strong.
Even if she's a different person, she still fights as a Neptune should.
You guys are plenty strong as well. Seriously, I said it already, but you're much stronger than last time, Nepgear. That makes sense, though. You've probably been grinding a lot down here, huh? Nice work.
Speaking with such meta-mannerisms is just like our Neptune as well.
Neptune, please, stand aside. We don't have any time to be wasting in fighting you right now. Besides, I don't even want to fight with you.
Yeah, sure thing.
Huh?
My job was just to stall you guys. I'm not really trying to defeat you. Besides, she never told me how long I had to stall you for anyway. I probably accomplished my mission by now, I think.
Neptune, what's going on in that brain of yours?
Well, see you again soon, Nepgear, Miss Busty.
Neptune, wait!
She left.
Why is she...
I understand that it concerns you, but we must stop Esha before doing anything else.
Yeah, I know, but...
Since you had more of a relationship with her, it's difficult for me to empathize in the same way. In any case, you will have to hold that thought until we locate Esha. I have a feeling the reason Neptune stood in our way is related to her somehow.
So you think Esha is connected to Affymax?
Possibly, if my reasoning is correct anyway. But to confirm this, we must move on ahead.
Please, heal me!
Esha!
You two. I'm surprised you found this place.
What are you planning on doing by gathering all the Ran pigs?
It does not concern you.
It does concern us. We've come here because Isha urged us to find you.
I see. That's why there were messages on my cell phone I couldn't recall.
I'll ask you again. What are you planning to accomplish by sacrificing 1,000,000 Ran pigs?
I guess it's no use. I'll tell you. Now that we know the Demon King was just an illusion, I have run out of options. Before her soul disappears, I must create a vessel for my soul.
What are you getting at?
Then, listen well to the tale of a pitiful girl.
Very well. The truth of our current strife will finally be explained. I will listen to the reason you've persisted for so long.
A long time ago, I was creating a film. I made a mistake that almost took my life.
Huh? I'm sorry. For a moment, I thought you said film. Did you say kiln, as in those industrial ovens?
No, you heard correctly. A film.
When you say film, you're referring to the moving pictures, yes? Not some kind of coating?
Correct.
What do you mean you were making a film? I thought I'd finally hear the truth of our situation, and you begin by telling jokes? Return my excitement this instant.
Please calm down, Vert. It may get more exciting from here on out, so let's listen until the end of the story.
After my failure and I began to die, Isha reached out a helping hand. We weren't particularly close. In fact, it could be said that we were rivals. But even still, she tried to save me. Unfortunately, my body was far too gone for her spells to have effect. Using a forbidden spell, she took my soul from my dying body and transferred it into hers. Ever since then, this body has held the souls of both Isha and me. But human bodies aren't designed to house two souls at once. Naturally, her body couldn't withstand the burden. And although it's been gradual, it's beginning to break.
That's why you wish to obtain a body of your own.
Exactly. I can't let Isha die.
Oh, you're not thinking of creating a new body with those Ran pigs, are you?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I thought the Demon King's body would satisfy the law of equivalent exchange. But that's not possible now. The Rand pigs will have to do.
I finally understand the reason you were so persistent about the Demon King. And, as I suspected, the soldiers weren't recruited for fighting outside invaders. You just needed them to capture him.
Correct.
And the invaders were created yourself in order to train the soldiers, yes?
You caught on to that plan too, did you?
Of course. Even though the parts were from other nations, they all had a stamp that clearly showed they were from Leanbox.
As expected of a CPU, I suppose. But that doesn't matter now. Gooman! Lady!
You called, Esha?
What's our job this time?
Are the preparations complete?
If you're talking about the Rand pigs, yes. All 1 million are in their cages.
All right. I'll head to the ritual area immediately. Please, deal with these two.
So, they figured us out. Okay, we'll do our best for Isha.
It's in your hands now.
Where are you going?
Whoa there, step back. You two won't be getting any farther than this.
Then we'll simply pass through by force.
Okay.
Even if my opponents are CPUs, my pectorals can handle this.
I'm not very fond of these hot-blooded types. It is my turn.
Here I go!
Scratch.
Be entranced by my
Okay.
muscles.
It is my turn.
Here I come! Ouch! Leave this to me!
Now, who to choose?
I never thought I'd be cornered like this. I'll use my trump card. Sexy pose! Oh no! This tried to trip. Okay.
Be entranced by my muscles.
Please, use this!
Good timing.
What should I do?
Stop!
What shall I do?
My turn! This is my power as MPB!
It is my turn.
Here I come!
Be entranced by
What
my
shall
muscles.
I do?
Here I come! I guess we have to do this. With this...
Do you mean to tell me even my highly trained pectorals can't take these attacks?
Ouch!
It isn't my fault.
Pierce them, Steelhead Spear! I won't hold back!
What?
It is my turn.
I won't hold back!
Healing is one tactic. This looks good.
I won't hold back!
My muscles are
It is
screaming.
my turn. This looks good.
Maybe I pushed myself too far. I'll use an item.
Muscles that exceed my muscles?
I no longer have doubts.
Yeah!
It is my turn. Could you not be a
Thank
bird?
you. I guess we have to do this.
What?
It is my turn.
Maybe I pushed myself too far.
What?
How
Esha,
pathetic.
Isha, I'm sorry.
I can't can't believe I had... My beauty has been polished to feel power over...
Damn! You've got a great punch. My pectorals are still jiggling.
I'm done as well. You're really strong, Vert.
You two are surely aware of what Esha is attempting to do, yes?
Of course.
Then why do you help her?
That's because Isha is just as precious to us as she is to Esha.
Isha was originally a friend of ours from a long time ago. At first, we were shocked when we discovered her soul was in Esha's body. She was a kind girl, despite her poor social skills, but we never had even heard of someone using a forbidden spell to displace a soul.
But it's what Isha truly wanted. So we decided that we'd all live together along with Esha. However, after some time had passed, Esha revealed that a time was coming when her body could no longer hold both of their souls. Since then, we've searched so desperately for a way to save Isha.
And so you've arrived at this method.
That's right. We may not have known her long, but Esha is a part of our family. She was saved purely by the kindness of Isha's heart. That's enough of a reason for us to help, even if we have to do something inhumane.
Well, I don't think you two were very human to begin with.
Don't be so insensitive, Vert. They have such a good, moving story to tell.
I understand why you would support her, but there's something that simply doesn't make sense.
What is it?
How did Esha come to discover that their body would not last?
It is her body, after all. Isn't it natural she would know about her own body the best?
What did Isha have to say about it? It was originally her body, was it not?
Isha said it wasn't true, but Esha insisted that she was just trying to endure the pain.
I see. I have one last question. Who proposed this method of transferring Esha's soul into another vessel, an actual body?
The way to create a new body using the Demon King, or now using the Ran Pigs as substitutes, were all Esha's ideas.
But now that I think of it, it's kind of odd how these ideas seem to have come to her.
Odd. How so?
She often falls asleep while sitting in a chair. Whenever she came up with those ideas Gooman mentioned, it was always right after she woke.
Esha's a clever kid. She's probably always thinking of crazy ideas, even in her dreams.
Well, it was different with the Ran Pigs, though. Someone named Arfor suggested that idea.
Arfor?
That name. It's the same name as the deity of sin who once terrorized game industry. It's also the same name as the opponent Nepgear battled in Zero Dimension.
That's right. So naturally, we were shocked at the coincidence. But don't worry. She may have bad taste in makeup, but she's definitely a human. Oh, but that girl Neptune who came along with Arfor was very sweet, inside and out.
I didn't expect to hear her name in a place like this. Her characteristics match up with the Arfor I fought in Zero Dimension too. But I thought we had defeated her.
I see now. I'm starting to see some connections here. This is merely speculation, but it might be possible that Arfor's deceived Esha.
Could that really be true?
My instincts tell me it's highly probable.
Then would that mean this whole issue about her body falling apart isn't true?
If Isha didn't agree with Esha's story about the failing body, then it's likely. Deception.
No way! So we've been tricked!
Where is Arfor currently?
She was with us moments ago, but she suddenly disappeared.
Then, in order to find out what is actually going on here, we'll need to speak with both Esha. Could you two go?
Yes,